All right, welcome to another man's point of view. I am the Space Luchador, and today I got a real quick video just to prove a point. Quite simple, right? That's why I always say it's so simple that it's so hard. But if you can understand what it is that I'm saying, which is would fix literally what everybody's spewing out there in the manosphere and anybody that's a love guru and all that stuff, right? It's a simple tweak of understanding. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video and I'm gonna show you how not even the women want to believe it. That doesn't mean she doesn't know the truth, right? It just means she don't believe it. Why? Because she could see it two ways. That's why I always say there are two. So let's go ahead and play it and then I'll break it down.
Okay, so this article is 7 weird traits that make men attractive. So it says, if you're a guy and you wonder, am I attractive? Keep reading. Most men lament that they just don't understand what women are looking for in a man. After all, many physically attractive women are seen dating some pretty weird looking people these days. The science of attraction is hard to predict, research shows. Sure, sex appeal is about good looks and emotional connection, but there's also a lot going on under the surface. There is both a physiology and psychology of attraction, explains Tina B. Tessina, PhD, a psychotherapist and the author of The Unofficial Guide to Dating Again. The physiology is what we call chemistry, and it can be very misleading. You can have chemistry with an axe murderer. Okay.
There you go. Now I bet just like she did, you're like, what do you mean? I don't get it. Well, there was a lot said there, but all you really need to learn and listen is to the very last part that explains literally everything. As you can see, her reaction, she was like, okay, right? Because if you read all that shit, yes, science and the statistics and the psychology, all that is true. However, it's in the little tiny detail that makes all the difference, at least for you, the man, right? All that stuff. At the end of the day, all the space luchadors saw and heard is the truth, right? Because I see it through the man's point of view, a truth I already know, right? Because I built myself up to this level of understanding. I'm going to repeat it just a little, right? The very end.
Explains Tina B. Tessina, PhD, a psychotherapist and the author of The Unofficial Guide to Dating Again. The physiology is what we call chemistry, and it can be very misleading. You can have chemistry with an axe murderer. Okay. Okay, this talks about.
You heard that? You can have chemistry with an axe murderer, meaning this. It's this simple, right? Women are attracted to whatever they're attracted to, meaning there is no logical thinking, which what I've been saying all along. A two. A two is just attracted to what she's attracted to, right? Now, one of her twos, believe it or not, you got to understand it works in two, right? Her logical side, right, is telling he's an ex murderer. Her other side, her woman side, right, is telling her, there's something there. I just don't know what it is. Now they're debating, well, whatever, whether they're debating or not, at the end of the day, they both agree, right, that there's chemistry with an axe murderer. So there you go. That simple. Once again, mansplained by the space luchador. Now, I know, hard to believe because it is, right? It's something that you just don't want to believe, especially men, right? Hell, women don't believe it. Hell, they don't even understand it, I dare say, but they know it. Deep down, they know it. They just don't want to admit it because, again, if they did admit this, right, they admitted this to you, then it would defeat everything, the purpose, the matrix, the system, the reason, the why that I'm always talking about, right? So I just wanted to throw it out because you hear it here first in the man's point of view from the space luchador himself. That is the very truth of this all. But again, it's controversial. Hell, I've never heard it anywhere before, right? I almost feel alone. Well, I kind of do. But anyways, that I mean, it's a simple understanding of a lot of things because I get it perfectly, but um, I don't know. Just like that, explained right away. I could do it. I could have done it at the beginning, but just to show you that's in the detail, I want you at least to open up your mind, right? Open up the box and at least hear me out with the what I just said. It's hard to understand, I know, but it's a simple proof to you, proof that there are two, and then at the end of the day, they're only attracted to what they're attracted to. That's it, right? Stop this trying to change them. Stop this trying to convince them. Stop putting the blame on them. Do you see the picture now? Well, there you go. Now, if you like this video, give me a like, um, subscribe, share, right? That helps me a lot. Let's get the message out there, right? Because trust me, this is going to help everybody down the line, believe it or not. Now, this video might be, might get a few views here and there, right? But it'll serve a purpose, right? That I said this, no matter how long it takes, no matter what, right? As long as it gets to a few of you out there, right? It should spread and everything will start falling in line, hopefully. At least that's my hope, right? To build you guys up, right? And understand, right? That doesn't have to be, we don't have to be in this whole war, right? This whole sex wars between women and guys because that's not what the damn game is about. That's not the point, right? So there you go. All right. I'll leave you with that quick example, and I'll see you on the next man's point of view.